So I found the article that I want to use, but there's a few things I need to check before I actually start doing all the work. So I'm going to click on Access Options. I'm going to click on PDF Full Text to take a look at the article. Though we've selected peer-reviewed articles, we need to double check to make sure that those selections are correct. Remember, computers can't read. And so therefore, they're just going through different algorithms to decide what's good and what's bad. But you need to be doing the evaluation yourself to just confirm that what you're using is a reliable source. So first of all, find an article that's got a title. Here we have the development of a typology of abusive coaching behaviors within youth sport. If it says letter to the editor, news brief, addendum, it is not a proper peer-reviewed article. It's got to have a title. It has to have a kind of research group, which is usually a group of people that are either doing fitness tests or children or whatever. Underneath, you'll see we have authors, and by each author's name, there's a little number or a symbol. And what it does is it indicates what organization or what university the people belong to. Again, if there's no authors listed, don't use the article. We need to be able to trace the credibility of what people are saying. And if they haven't identified themselves, we just don't know whether it's trustworthy or not. As I scroll down, you'll notice there's no pretty pictures, there's no adverts, there's nothing that's sort of indicating that it's a magazine and is trying to sell you something. That's always a good sign. As we scroll down all the way to the end, it's much longer, you'll notice that there's loads of references. I don't know how many references you'll need for your particular assignment, but I always sort of look at it and think, well, if these people have read 37 articles, that means that I'm basing my argument on a lot of work that they've already done. So I look for people who have got a lot of references listed. If there's no references, don't use it. It's just not good enough for an assignment like you're doing here. Up at the top, we've got the toolbars. You can print, you can download, share, gives you the option to create a link so that it's a permanent link to this document. And you also have the email option. Remember, there's the citation option. Remember to limit to APA. And always double check. You'll notice here that it is capitalized too much and it's not appropriate for APA. So there's always corrections that you need to look for and make sure you fix before you hand in your assignment. You'll also notice there's an audio option. I have no idea how good this is, but sometimes if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed about reading too much, you can hit that audio option and it will play for you. Going back to my results. You'll notice we've got the same tools available here. So sometimes you don't have to go all the way into the system. Just underneath, there's this little blue icon. If I click here, it opens up the Ask Away box. Ask Away is a service where you talk to a librarian. It's not a chat bot. It is a real person there. If you're having any issues downloading, use that Ask Away option and they'll be able to help you. If you need more help, check out our how-to videos on UFE Library at YouTube, and hopefully you'll be able to get your work done and get a great mark. Thanks. Bye.